Hey guys, so I'm driving around. I just had a lunch with my friend, not lunch, it's like dinner I guess, with my friend, and we had a nice little talk. We were talking about, we're just kind of talking. It's a newer friendship, and we were kind of like, he's like 29 and I'm 31, and he just came out of the closet like 2 years ago, and I just started transitioning about 2 years ago. So it's kind of like on the same boat but not the same trip. I just came up with that. So I just kind of thinking, and this video is not even about that. I just kind of wanted to mention, I mean, it's part, I don't know, I just kind of like, you guys know that I do my little rant where I just talk to you guys. So today is one of those videos because I just feel like there's times where I want to talk to you guys and just kind of update you, and like I get to talk to you like freely and openly, and like this video usually I won't edit stuff out of it, and it's really like open. So for one, I'm really like my hair like this is my natural hair. Like this is it. Like this is like, I washed it today, and I put leave-in conditioner in it, and you guys, I did this kind of cool thing, and it feels really good and it smells really good. But okay, I saw this, like I've seen a couple of videos, and I've heard people that put a bunch of aloe oh my god they put aloe vera in their hair. Is it called aloe or aloe vera? Whatever, they put that fucking shit, the gooey plant shit in their hair. I know it's called aloe. I know it's called aloe for sure, but I don't know if it's aloe vera. Anyway, it smelled kind of nasty to me, so I peeled the thing off, and I took all the clear gunk out, and I put it in this like bowl, and then I put some of my Garnier leave-in conditioner in there, and I blended it, and it came out to like the same texture as the conditioner and the same smell as the conditioner, but it was equal parts both. So I think blending it was really good. So after I washed my hair, I put it in there, and my hair's like, it feels really nice, and it's really light. I'm gonna keep doing it like every time that I wash my hair. I'm gonna try to do that. It looks good right now, and it feels really nice, and let's see if the aloe vera does anything to my hair. Right now it just feels good. Anyway, that's not even what I was gonna talk about. Oh yeah, I just want extensions again, but I'm waiting. I'm trying to like live with my hair like how it is, but I like having long hair. Anyway, I wanted to talk about a few things. One thing is, so you guys know that like I went to school for pharmacy tech, and I've been applying, and I've talked about this before about applying at jobs, and I feel like I don't know, like I don't want to think this because I try to think better of the world, but I don't know, like I had a thought the other day in my head that, like, this thought came through my head, like, okay, the reason that I feel that I'm not getting a job is because I've been applying for pharmacy assistant or pharmacy clerk, which is not a pharmacy tech. It's like the step down from a tech. I can't dispense medication or something. I don't know what I can't do. I'm not gonna get into the specifications because I don't know them. I can't handle the medication or something. I can take money for it, but I can't put it in the bottles and stuff. I can't physically touch it. I don't remember. But I believe in applying for a clerk, which anybody could do. You don't really need experience. It's almost like being a cashier or something. Great, now there's a fucking light in my face. I'm still gonna talk to you guys. So every time that I go in an interview, like my resume says my job qualifications, and it also says my school that I went to, and then I have my pharmacy tech certificate. So every time that I'm at a job and I interview for a clerk or an assistant, I always, say I've been at my two jobs. Blue Cross, I worked there for almost 6 years. At my previous job, I worked there for almost 5 years. So when I have a job, it's usually long term. I hope, I try. So I told I always tell, you know, during the interview when they usually ask, you know, where do you see yourself in a year or 5 years or whatever. I'm like, well, my short-term goal is to work with a company and hopefully move myself up to when I get my pharmacy tech license. And in my thought process was that a lot of places weren't or any of the places weren't hiring me because they want somebody who's going to stay a clerk long term, as opposed to myself wants to obviously be a pharmacy tech because that's what I went to school for. So a thought came through my head the other day because I stopped applying places because of I was just gonna wait till I got my license. But I mean, I don't have money, so I kind of need to get a job anyway. So I decided to apply to another job for an assistant. Now I'm really familiar with this pharmacy because I used to work for the pharmacy insurance and I handled a lot of their patients, clients. And so the guy who did the interview, you know, he recognized me, or he knew who I was because of my previous job. So he's like, your resume's great, you know, you're a good candidate. He goes, but I feel like you're overqualified. And this is me like just kind of telling him my experience, not even saying that I was had my certificate. And like I was like, am I just overqualified, or am I like not getting hired because I'm transgender? And that really made me think, like, are people like just using like an excuse? Like, I mean, it's a valid excuse that I'm overqualified to be a clerk because I am, but I explained to him, I'm like, I don't feel like I'm overqualified. I know that I took the pharmacy tech course, which is all it said on my resume. That's all it said. It didn't say that I passed the test or anything. And I explained to him, like, I just took the class to get a little more familiar with pharmacy, but what the job that you guys are doing here is what I used to do at my old job, just on the other end. Just, I'm billing the insurance, and I used to be the insurance. So I'm like, I don't feel like I'm overqualified for the job. And he's like, well, I mean, like, you know, your resume is great. I wish I had a position open for a tech. And I'm like, but I'm not even certified to be a tech yet, or I'm not licensed to be a tech. So I'm like, okay. He goes, but I'll let you know at the end of next week. And I'm like, okay, thank you so much, blah, 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 blah. And then I still had that thought in my head about, like, are they just not hiring me because I'm transgender? And I'm like, I hate to think like this of the world, but like, that's how I'm starting to feel a little bit. And then the other day my friend asked me, like, obviously she wasn't trying to be offensive, she just wanted to know what I thought of it. And I'm like, honestly, like, she asked me, do you think they're not hiring you because you're transgender? And I'm like, I feel like it now, maybe that's a possibility, and I hate to think that way, but I don't know. I mean, once I get my license, we'll see how that goes. I mean, if I'm not getting a job then with my overqualifications, then obviously it's going to be something that doesn't have to do with my resume, because I obviously have a good resume, and I am I'm qualified to do the job, especially doing the pharmacy tech job, because that's what I trained for, and I passed the tests, and I'm going to be licensed. But yeah, it's weird, and I don't like to think bad of the world, like I was saying, but whatever. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about it because I am who I am, and I'm not gonna change it just to get a job. I'll fucking go work at fucking Charlie Roos or a fucking McDonald's. Just kidding, I don't want to get pimples and shit. Maybe like Target or Ross. I used to work at Ross. I like Ross. But yeah, what are you guys' thoughts on that? I didn't want to make a long ass video. I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my experience, or how I felt about things. I mean, I hope that's not what it is, because like I said, that's kind of shitty if that's what it is, if they don't want to hire somebody because they're transgender. But like, not to like toot my own horn, but in the last month, about 4 different people who I talk to a lot, and hang out with, not a lot, but just like see them around. Okay, there was one specific person that I was talking to at a bar, and I always run into them at the bar, and I say hi and whatever. And he was like, I don't know how it came about me being transgender, But he's like, I didn't know you were transgender. And I've talked to him at least twice a month in the last couple of like 6 months, more than that. Like, I've seen plenty of him enough to where I thought he knew he was transgender. He's like, honestly, I didn't know you were transgender. And I was like, wow. I mean, it happened with a guy that hit on me and whatever. I'm not gonna get into that. I told you guys that story in another video. You guys go look for that video. And it's just happened a few times. And like I said, I'm not tooting my own horn, like saying that I'm passable, but to some people I feel like I am. And to some people I feel like I'm obviously not. But I don't know, guys. I just had this bomb ass antipasto. I don't know. I'm a very positive person, and I try to stay positive and think good thoughts. And stay positive, and hopefully, like, this will all work out. Another thing that I wanted to talk about that I'm a little bit on the nervous side. I'm gonna go next week to my consultation for my breast augmentation. Now, my friend was like telling me if this was my boobs. These are my boobs now, but I'm wearing like a little bit of, it has a little bit of a padding, but that's mostly my boobs. Like, see, but it is a padded bra. So my boobs have grown with the hormones, but I still want like bigger, not bigger boobs per se, just there's some stuff that I want to wear, and I'm like, oh, I don't have the boobs for that. I'm already very confident. I feel like I'd feel a little more confident if I had my boobs done. But I'm also gonna my appointment is for the breast augmentation, because that's a for sure thing. But I'm also gonna discuss, the bottom surgery, and also facial feminization surgery, which a lot of people are like, why do I want it? But I feel like there are a few features of myself that I would like to change. Like, one main one is my brow bones are a little mannish. But I think that's it. Like, I mean, I look at my face and I don't see stuff, maybe right here shaped, like, I don't know. I feel like maybe right here, I need to lose weight, one thing. I feel like if I was thinner, and obviously this, and then I don't know, I feel like my nose is fine, but I don't know, maybe like take this down a little bit, like making it a little more girly. But I think my nose is fine, maybe just a little bit of my nose. My lips I'm fine with, look at them. And then I don't know, the doctors will tell me what they feel, and if I agree, then whatever. But yeah, I mean, I've been transitioning for a little over 2 years, and this is just another step I need to take. The one step that I need to take that I always tell you guys is the laser hair removal, and that's like the biggest thing, because I have to shave like my 5 o'clock shadow every morning, and by now, like, I just shaved it, so I can't feel it. But I hate it. Like, I shouldn't have to be shaving anymore, and like, yeah, I just want longer hair. I just want to be a pretty girl. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys about what's going on and all this stuff that's going on in my life. And that's part of the reason that I haven't been making videos. And plus, like I say, I live with my parents right now, and it's kind of hard for me to find the time to record or have time to just be by myself and record. That's why I was recording in the car, because everybody's always all up in my business. Not all up in my business, but like, I don't like people watching me when I'm doing my videos. And there's been times where I'm recording and my brother will walk by, and I'm like, and I'll just stop recording. So yeah, I just rather do it on my, by myself, when nobody's home or when nobody's looking, and somebody's always home here, or I'm watching Pachuco or something. But I'm glad I got to do this video and talk to you guys. So I'm gonna upload this. I don't know when I'm gonna upload it. Maybe tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, or maybe tonight I'll rest and go to, my internet sucks here, but if I go to Starbucks, their internet's so fucking fast. But yeah, just kind of updating you guys. Let me know what you guys think of everything I just said. Any suggestions on my face surgeries, any suggestions on what color I should. I'm gonna dye my hair, you guys, soon. Like the next time I get it done, I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna get it like colored. Like I've always wanted to have like a burgundy red color. I'm gonna get it dyed. I'm gonna get extensions, and I'm gonna get the Brazilian blowout, and it's gonna be an all-out thing. But I'm trying to come to an agreement, or I'm gonna come to terms with my hair being short. I mean, this is like, when I straightened it, it's obviously like down here, and it has grown. I mean, if you guys go back, I don't know if I did a few videos without extensions when my hair was like this long, but I feel like right now it's cool and it's just chilling and it's just cute. And I cut my bangs and it looks stupid, so now like this is like where it ends. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys follow this video, and it wasn't too like random, but you guys know I'm random and you guys know I have ADD. But I kind of kept this video to where I was supposed to. I know I kind of rambled a little bit about some other shit, but the topics that I wanted to talk about, I talked about. Okay? So, thank you guys for watching my videos. It's really appreciated on my side. And make sure to follow me on all my social media. You can follow me on Instagram at badgirlangie. You can tweet me at badgirlangie805. You can Snapchat me, which it's usually me just singing or lip syncing, or doing Dangerous Woman. Karaoke to a Dangerous Woman at Salmi805. And yeah, tell your friends about me and tell everybody about me. And then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I point down because the subscribe button's somewhere down here. I love you guys, and thank you guys for watching.